And welcome, Super Spreaders, to Rolling Thunder, live Ottawa. So we got a little crowd on the hill, no doubt. Beautiful spring day here in Ottawa. It's still a tad chilly. Oh, looks like we got some MSM here. Good little crowd. Good little crowd. It's comparable to the Friday crowd when the convoy started, actually. So I was a little touch confused with the scheduling. It says the rally starts at 6 p.m. But I believe they're starting 6 p.m. from Saint Laurent, which is out kind of a suburb, eastern suburb edge of Ottawa. The nice thing about a biker rally is that by definition the weather's better. Just noting, I had to go get the Super Spreaders business cards out of my gigantic North Face winter coat. I used to freeze to death coming down here. All right, some rolling wieners. How's everybody doing? Let me get that chat up. Oops. I've been prone to typos lately. Allison, my dearest, how are you? Really good to see you. How nostalgic is this? Engineer walking around Ottawa, filming Freedom Lovers. Yeah. Where was that date? Was it in that? Is it in the description? That came from copying and pasting in from I think Matt Ehret's interview. Exactly, Allison. So it's interesting. Rebel News guy Lincoln J. He's out live on Twitter. He's at the counter protest, which is an hilarious joke. You can come here and it's just like the convoy: smiles, energy, flags, Canadian hard rock. Right now, we're being seduced by the dulcet tones of Trooper and Raise a Little Hell. Hopefully we won't get copyright struck for it. Do you know? Did Viva plan on coming down this weekend? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would if I were him. I think this is going to be so highly contained. If the bikers go off of what they've agreed to with the mayor, which I'm also not sure exactly what's going on there. It's been kind of contradictory reports from both sides. If they stray off the path, they'll go full RCMP again. He is coming down tomorrow? Cool. I have evening and work shifts the next 2 nights. But everything's right down here on the way, so I'll be doing daytime stream tomorrow. It's just it's a little weird. This time they've agreed to all sorts of hours and locations and stuff with the city and the police. So I'm not sure when things will be hyper. I don't know if this crowds can do what they want. Vehicles aren't allowed in this entire zone without special permission. But I don't know if people are planning on kind of camping out here, if there'll be anything to film, but it's right on the way to work, so I'll film tomorrow afternoon. Might go Viva hunting again. So where is the typo? Where do I have it saying April 14th? Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll go Viva hunting tomorrow. If he repeats his previous patterns, he gets going around 11 a.m., which would be perfect for me. I'll go find him. I don't know. I think he thinks I'm a big weirdo, though. He's always like, hey, okay, weird guy. So we'll go a little bit east here towards the War Memorial. This guy has a permanent metal voice. Good birthday. Oh, Allison, you're the best. It's too bad that the media kind of figured out the best strategy, which is to ignore these things. The Rolling Thunder thing is news here in Ottawa. I'm not sure how much outside of that. I mean, we got a lot of Americans in the chat. You guys heard anything about it? And down the American Freedom Convoy, they just ignored it. And unfortunately, that is the smartest thing to do if you're the mouthpiece for a dictatorial government. Did anything come of the Freedom Convoy in the States? I never saw a single image of it. Yeah, right. I think it was just on my splash screen because I copy and pasted a bunch of stuff. For Rumble, you have to upload a video loop when you're going to go live. So it's like, oh crap! I had to sit down at the video editor and quickly bang something out. And I copied and pasted from the Matthew Arrett interview, and that's probably got April the 14th in it or whatever it was. So War Memorial is part of the official plan tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Noon, they're going to leave and come down here. 1 o'clock, they're going to lay a wreath, sing O Canada, a moment of silence for world peace. So we'll see. I mean, that perfectly fits into my schedule. I can be down here noon, 1 o'clock and film, and then I just take a few steps to the east here, and I'm at work. Hey, boys. We're back. Yeah, and the footage from the quote-unquote counter-protest was just like pure soy sadness, low energy. I mean, you got to wait until something happens before you have a counter-protest, for the love of God. Can you imagine if I had organized a counter-protest against the BLM protest a couple years ago here without finding out anything that happened? It just, we're against it. Can you imagine what they would have said? And here, without finding out what the biker protest is going to be like at all, they're already counter-protesting it. Yeah, right, Allison. Did they make it into DC at all? Did they get trucks inside the Capitol? Did anything happen, or did they just barricade them out? Oh yeah, your food service too. Bartender, nice. What's your best cocktail? So definitely no bikes yet. So I guess that means that they start at 6 p.m. outside of the city, and they will roll their thunder in. I actually like the look of this corner better when Kristen's truck was here. Right? I got the sun in my eyes. Bocane? Hey, Bocane, how you doing? I think we're here early, but should be some biking action soon. Saint Laurent is not far from Ottawa, so, and supposedly the mayor has agreed to let them in as long as they follow the plan. They have closed off-ramps, some of the off-ramps to downtown, because there is kind of a quasi-convoy that's formed up around the bikers as well. Just like the convoy, lots of cars and pickups started joining to ride in from outlying towns. Alice in Wonderland, yes. Cosmo on cocaine, good. Is cocaine one of the ingredients? Nothing coming up Rito Street yet. All right, well, still lots of patriots out, lots of flags out. It's a good thing that the convoy happened. Now we know that the Canadian flag is a dog whistle for white supremacy. I make a pretty mean whiskey sour, Allison. And I suppose everybody does. Oh, there's the sound. All right, we have one bike on Parliament. Raspberry cocktail sounds good to me. Cool, some hockey stick flags. We'll head back into the crowd. See if we can find some freaky people until the bikes show up. It's good. Can hear him yelling. My headset's probably canceling it out as background noise, but the crowd is yelly. It's funny seeing the odd person with a mask come through and they're all huddled up and trying to get through as quickly as possible. And the baby tulips are getting ready. One of Ottawa's big things is the Tulip Festival. It's part of a historic arrangement that was made between Ottawa and the Dutch government. And they gave us a bunch of tulips, and they continue to. They develop new tulips. Tulips are a big deal in Dutch land, I guess. And we have a specific genetically engineered Canadian tulips. The whole place explodes into tulips in just a few weeks. All right. So for those of you in the crowd unaware, we're about 5 weeks into Ontario lifted pretty much all mandates, a few restrictions on public transport, yada yada. But many private businesses still force their employees to wear masks, mine included, which I've always found it just the strangest thing. If there's any workforce member you would not want wearing a mask, it would be a professional cook. We have these masks on for 8 hours a shift. With the pandemic ending, nobody wants to buy masks. So probably it's like the third shift somebody's been wearing the same gross, sweaty, food-covered mask. And they're manipulating it all night. But makes the owners of the restaurant feel better. Canada is now the only country in the world that I'm aware of that will not let its own citizens travel within the country or leave the country unvaccinated. At this point, any kind of appeal to consensus by Trudeau and his medical establishment is laughable because we're the only ones in the world. So you'd think that someone would understand a little bit why people might be a little peeved at this point. But no, I mean, this is Ottawa right here. Look at that. Two teenage girls, and they've been so scared they're walking around outside still wearing their masks.
We're going to have a great evening. A whole great weekend of freedom. We're here to celebrate freedom. We're here because we're fighting for freedom. We're here because we love freedom. Freedom! 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 I wanted to get into the arena to see my friends. Peace is coming. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
You were filming in Michigan?
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So the only thing we're missing is a few bikes. Cool, still people arriving. Lots of flags. Oh, I see. Now your statement makes a lot more sense. May make sense. Holland, Michigan. Got lots of Dutch there. He's a good boy. Hey. But yeah, definitely no stages set up, no PA system. I don't know if they're going to roll something like that in.
Like this is how my life is, right?
Up onto the hill proper.
I'll show you guys
Sam Adams. About time. Birdie to tweet. Hey, North Carolina. Welcome. Great to have you here. And I expect bikes rolling in pretty soon. I don't know if they have a hassle, but even if they started at Saint Laurent, that's he's maybe a 10-minute ride. They're supposed to start at 6.
They were looking for a reason, causing all the kinds of treason.
Somebody's got a major speaker over here, though. That's copyright strikeable, so I'm going to go away from the speaker. Tristram. What is going on? Everybody's wired up.
Welcome. Welcome to Ottawa. Thank you for coming. You're in the right place.
That's right, Allison. It's like the good old days of 2 months ago. Yeah, it's a little warmer. Wouldn't mind 5 more degrees, but I'm not going to complain. Like I was saying last time I was out, it was the North Face jacket. Fingertips falling off. Yeah, us too, Allison. The no-go zone is the entire core around Parliament, like a 5-block radius all around Parliament. Been blocked off the entire day, since more since last night. Cannot enter with any vehicle of any kind without express permission. So if you can prove you're doing work downtown, then they'll let you through. It's all over Tristram. It's all over. It extends all the way down south of Albert Street. It's the entire zone that the trucks really occupied. The zone that the trucks occupied 24 hours a day, completely shut down. So it's, a couple blocks west and east of Parliament, 4 or 5 blocks south of Parliament, and the off ramps are closed. But I guess they'll allow the bikes to come off the off ramp. Otherwise, they won't be able to get here. There's some kind of agreement in place.
Welcome. Hi. Welcome to Ottawa. Thank you for coming.
Unknown.
You're in the right place.
Okay. Now you got police bikes. Hey,
Welcome.
there's something. Now they're getting booed.
Welcome. Peace to the police. Peace to the police. The police are our brothers. The police are our brothers. Be gentle. Stay out of the road. Stay out of the road. Stay out of the
Mr.
road.
Travis.
Be gentle with the police. Do not raise your hand to the police. Do not raise your hand to the police. Stand back. Stand away from
Some
the
people
police.
are holding a
Do
grudge
not
for
engage the
sure.
police. Do not engage the police. The police are our brothers and sisters. Be gentle. Be kind. Be calm. Be gentle. Stand
People
back.
going right up to the police
The
bikers,
police
giving
are
them the
not our
finger.
enemy. The police are not our enemy. Be gentle. Be kind. Be calm.
Yeah, well, his megaphone
Welcome
helps.
to Ottawa. We're here to celebrate freedom.
At least he is giving the right message.
We're here to celebrate freedom. We fought for our freedom.
So a big contingent of cops just rolled in with those bikes.
We're here to celebrate freedom. We're here to thank them for rolling for our freedom. Welcome to Ottawa. Thank you for coming.
Tell you, man. There's a single 65-year-old here looking for like rocker chicks that have it made.
Welcome. Welcome to Ottawa. Thank you for coming. Peace, brother. Welcome. To the man, welcome. Thank you for coming. Peace, brother. Good job. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Ottawa. Thank you for coming. Welcome.
Okay, so the cop bikers, they've all conglomerated right here, just on the east side of the hill. You can see, I hope people aren't going to be too confrontational with them. That won't help things. We'll go take a look. So they've set up on a big line right here. Maybe the bikes are coming in from this way.
Come on.
The mainstream media camera there. The world of citizen journalists. Excuse me. Yeah, I know, right? When I saw the announcement of the name, I was kind of like, LOL. Yeah, it's bikers. The whole crowd is now pushing over to where the cops are. It's a whole second wave of bike cops. They're extending the line over to the War Memorial. Interesting. Yeah, there's got like bored crowd standing around. They don't know what to do, and the crowd's like, "Oh, let's go harass the police." And so now the whole Parliament Hill crowd's kind of over here now.
We can get ready to go. Because we need the wagon with the music, and it's not here yet.
Hey, this is a red zone. Get your bike out of here.
People admonishing them to get out. Lady with a bullhorn has been talking to that one guy. I don't know what they're talking about.
Hey, that's why they're here to lead our march.
I don't know, buddy. A cop stopped me already.
What do we got now?
Welcome to Ottawa. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to Ottawa. Thank you for coming.
This is the actual rally here.
We're going to go to the next march. Just be calm. Be focused. Welcome. Thank you for coming. You're in the right place. Welcome.
Oh, nice. Playing some Muse. These poor, like, 3 cops that they've left here on their own. Crowd's getting loud. I don't know what the intention is. The whole Parliament Hill crowd's kind of moved down here, heading towards the War Memorial. I don't know if we've been forced to move or just like a hive mind thing where we're all surrounded those cops. But a whole bunch of them are continuing on now to the War Memorial. It's like almost empty back in front of the hill. Strange. There's just 2 cops on bikes and 2 on foot standing right in the middle of all this right here.
Can I get a hug? Of course. Oh my goodness. Hugs over. I love it. Oh, I love the bright yellow. Thank you very, very much. La familia! La familia! Viva la familia! Viva!
Yeah, no kidding, Allison. I assume they would have had like one big giant Nazi bike roll through here right before everybody else.
We're almost ready. We're just waiting for our banner.
Yes. Let the bikes through, guys, please. Let's get this started.
Oh, no kidding. I need a second phone so I can track them down. So yeah, I don't know. Everybody is moving west towards the War Memorial. This is supposed to be a rally on the hill, so I'm not quite sure what the dilly is.
Let's get into the march.
I think this is the shirtless guy from the last day of the convoy. This is the guy that was like shirtless at like -20. The great shirtless warrior of 2022. Like, make no mistake, it's still pretty freaking cold here. But that boy got his maple syrup and back bacon in today. He doesn't need no shirt. Okay, yeah, so we're just officially marching down Wellington Street towards Rideau, where it turns into Rideau Street. The War Memorial to our right. That's where that poor girl on the first day happened to jump on top of the actual tomb of the unknown soldier, making us all white supremacists that hated our country, military, or whatever. Looking out for Viva. He usually comes up from the south right here. But you know, it's a good crowd. That's a good crowd. I mean, I'd hazard a guess there's 1,200 people in the main line here. Wasn't sure what to expect. Canada should be pissed. The world's America to stop treason government. We're trying, man. We're trying. Canada is tricky. As we learned a bit with Matthew Ehret when he was on our show, Canada is just a vassal state of the crown. We really don't have our freedom. Our best chance, as always, is America. But America is trapped now with insane leftists in power and dogma. Oh, we got full military drone up there. Don't know how well that's going to show up on the small screen here, but like gigantic ass drone. It's like, hey, all right, upload my picture to NSA. The aristocratic architecture of the city explains a lot about the geopolitics in play here. LMO, yeah. Yeah, well, it sure does. This was a crown colony, so. Trudeau and Castro are both old world aristocrat names with bloodlines linking to what many people nowadays will call the Illuminati. Yeah, well, I've taken a much like many others who study this stuff, they're taking to calling it the oligarchy. Seems a lot more convenient. Getting trapped on one group or the other. The Illuminati certainly might be one group, but there are lots of groups. They're all fighting with each other. They don't always get what they want, and they do suffer tremendous setbacks. Let's take a wee look. It's good. It's a decent sized march. I'd say it's about half as big as the BLM march that we had in, what was that, 2020? Okay, so then we're hanging a left here onto Sussex. This is the Prime Minister's Road. Instead of the White House, we have 24 Sussex Drive here. All right, starting to hear something now. So those guys revving the bikes made everybody turn off Sussex and go see them. Okay, so we've got convoy rolling in now. I completely fucked up the march. Everybody's like, fuck that, I'm going where the engines are. So I think we're off the script now. There's a bunch of guys that have continued down Sussex, which is maybe where we're supposed to go. I don't even know if anybody knows. And now they're like the guy at the party that nobody told. They're going to the after party. They've stopped. Now everybody's just going towards the noise. Here we are. All right. Now we got some energy. Oh yeah. I hope some of this is coming through on the mic. They are gunning it. That just completely broke up the march. Oh yeah. Smells like freedom again. Okay, yeah, so this is the way that they've come in. So none of these cars is going to be allowed to go beyond here, but they made it in this far, so it's just going to end up being a blockade. What are they going to do now? How are they going to get these cars and trucks out of here? Oh yeah, look, full on convoy action. We're back! Yeah, some of the exact trucks and buses and stuff that were here. These people have obviously joined and planned to come here. So once again, Ottawa and the soy police have not figured out how to do this. They should not have let them in this far if they wanted to control this. Because now they got to get them out of here. And I'm guessing this lens is going to make the road in the distance seem very far away. But I'm going to assume this is bumper to bumper all the way down east. Yeah, it's good to have these guys back. Ottawa's an interesting town. One more time. Everybody that's on here, share this out. You know, the mainstream media, I assume they learned from the American coverage not to cover it. So everybody share this stuff out. Make sure people know the convoy is at least back for a while. Assume these assholes have some kind of plan to clear these people out. They might be like enacting a blockade now because the line stops right here. Yeah, for Zexy Lee, what's he gonna do? Is he going to be, quote, pushed to the ground, unquote, again? That was my favorite thing. There had to be 30 independent reports of people being pushed to the ground. Okay, so yeah, somebody woke up and they blockaded off Rito here. All right, well, at least somebody's got a functioning brain. So I assume that'll be it. That line back up to Sussex will be, I don't know how they're going to get rid of them, but they blockaded it off here, Rito and Dalhousie. So I wonder where everybody else is. Did they get off the highway? Did they come up this way? There's got to be hundreds and hundreds of more cars, I'm guessing. Just where are they? Normal traffic, north-south. Nice jalopy. All right, we'll go back to the interesting part. This is the weirdest thing. Banks in Ottawa have started locking up even their ATMs. And this isn't just this for, you know, this convoy or anything. Is that happening anywhere for you guys? I went to go deposit money the other night. You couldn't even get into the bank machine. So that's some weird COVID stuff, or... Yeah, we're going to see some maskers for sure. We're right in the core. Normal day down here, 70% of people still wearing masks. Walking alone, alone in their cars wearing masks. It's a badge now. Just like an SS armband was a badge. So by doing this, they are in violation of any Orwellian laws that have been declared recently. I don't think anyone's violating any law at the moment. I don't think. And the cars that are here, they were let in. We're going to hop into the market, see if any of the convoy, sympathetic convoy adjacent cars and trucks are allowed in. This is the big tourist trap zone in Ottawa. A lot of good and pricey restaurants and bars, souvenir shops. see what they've done here. They probably got this entirely blocked off, I would think. Can't have filthy bikers up in here. Yeah, going through here, it'll be interesting to see, because now there's so many people down here that are obviously anti-mask. So maybe it's always the same. If you walk into a group and nobody's wearing a mask, you'll after a while you'll find yourself taking yours off, and vice versa. Yeah, quite maskless tonight for Ottawa. Seriously, it's like way more than half of people here still religiously wear their masks. Yeah, so this is quiet. Great little area. And all these stands is a vegetable market in the day. And right at the end of the row here is where engineer works. All right. Well, it looks very normal in here. Traffic flow is normal. No cops. Yeah, Ontario is relatively mandate-free right now. Just a few extending into health services and public transport. I think it's supposed to wear one. And that's Doug Ford's government here. Ostensibly conservative, but we're indistinguishable from liberals as far as mandates went. And now that he lifted the mandates, he's being blamed for every single hospitalization, every flu, every sniffle that everyone has, predictably. Yeah, man. It wouldn't be tricky for people to figure out who I am if they really wanted to. It's not a huge concern for me. Look at little scared kids here in their masks and their little emo outfit. So yeah, wow, I guess these trucks and cars, they'll just be stuck here. People are just rambling. I don't know what happened to the marts. Certainly don't know what happened to the bikes. There were just like 8 or 10 bikes at the start of this little section. That's it. Eli, hey, how are ya? Albuquerque. Nice. Never been to New Mexico. Would love to. It's just beautiful there every day. So I don't know. It's gonna be like a micro convoy. These cars and trucks and buses, they'll be stuck here all night, I'm presuming.
Poutine Fest, ladies and gentlemen.
But we all know how it goes in the end. Ontario passed a law where if you're protesting, they can take your truck. That's actually law now in Ontario. Passed by a quote-unquote conservative government. Yeah, it's still kind of a mystery. The bikes that were right here in this group, they've been let through or kicked out, one of the two. Another big chunky group of people up here close to the Parliament. We're going to go up there, see what's going on. Be at 12 o'clock. I'll keep an eye out. So happy to have them back. Yeah, that's cool. There certainly was a harsh defeat at the end there. It's nice to have a nice, happy little epilogue like this. Darlene, hi. Thanks for sharing. Thanks very much. Everybody needs to see this. The spirit of what happened in February is not dead. And Canada needs it more than ever. The only country where citizens can't travel within their own country. I can't go see rain in Yukon. Okay, so Sussex is blocked. So I don't know where those bikes went that were just there on Rideau, making all the noise. People are just kind of milling about. Imagine everyone's a little confused as to what's going on.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
All right, we'll head back up to the hill. I don't know, Australia might be in the same boat regarding that stuff. Can't say for sure. I've seen it stated equivocally that Canada is the only country that forbids intra-national travel based on vaccine. So I don't know, the hill looks empty. Any of the other big guys out? Ottawaks, Travel Fund 69. So many people with phones, I can't even see. I'm not seeing a lot of the gimbal crowd today. So, decent show. Decent rowdiness. So nice to see no masks. Such a strange sight in Ottawa. Yeah, it still sucks. It's just stupid at this point. Everything was trust the science, trust the science. Now the science says you can take your mask off, and now the government's doing the opposite of what the science says, and somehow now that is the correct way. But only in Canada. Gonna see if there is anybody up on the hill at all. It's cool with this all blocked off. I can just walk wherever I want. Not catching any Viva. Beautiful city though, just usually quite tremendously boring. But it's been so exciting to have Ottawa be an interesting town for a few nights. But you can see how the residents of Ottawa don't even want to be interesting. Give us our boredom back. Viva near the shoppers. Yeah, Rowdy's all down there. I just wanted to see what happened up here at the hill. Did they clear it all off? Yeah, it looks like it's just nothing happening up there. So bizarre. Man, I should not have had a beer before starting this stream. Gonna have to be a stream soon. Okay, we'll go back into the thick of it. Let's see, what time is it? $7:30. Constitution Park. Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, no, the trucks and cars are not supposed to be here. They're not allowed down here at all. They kind of glommed on the way that they did to the convoy. All right, well, go take a look at Confederation Park. That's down my neck of the woods. Is that where Viva is? Yeah, Eddie. I'm holding it like hell. Okay, well, go to Confederation Park, check it out. That kind of makes sense.
Listen to him. Get over here now. Come on. I'm not letting you come back to the car. Come on.
They let all the bikes go, you know, and that makes sense. The other ones that had the agreement with the city, no normal vehicles are allowed anywhere in this entire zone. It's probably about 2 square miles, I would think. I always get flashbacks walking back this way. The riot gear cops threatening me just for walking out here during our martial law time. It's PTSD, I tell you. So Confederation Park. This needs lots of space for people to congregate, not a lot of space for bikes. We'll take a look. This is right on my way home.
We go through here.
Big cop residence down here. So we might be on the right path. I don't hear any engines. Here's Oscar Peterson playing piano. Not looking good. Traffic's thick down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not Confederation Park. All right, super spreaders. So what's going to happen is I'm going to call it here. So I'm not walking all the way back up there. So I've got a session within the hour, and I have to urinate like nobody's business. I'll do my recording session, and then I'll check the streams and see if the people are still around at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. If so, I'll be right back on to check out the rowdiness. All right, guys. Love you all. Check back in. Wait for updates, Twitter, and community posts. Hopefully, we'll be back 11 tonight. Love you all. Good night.